天晚上来讲故事哦，我要来念一些小故事哦。要开始今天的第一个故事咯。第一个故事叫做《最后一片叶子》。我看应该很多人都有听过这个故事，我还蛮喜欢这个故事的。OK， 那我开始讲了。在华盛顿广场以西的一个小区中，街道们疯狂的纵横交错，形成了一些小角落，被称为地方。这些地方形成了奇特的角度和弯曲，一些街道甚至会与自己交叉2次。因为艺术家曾在这条街上发现一个有价值的可能性。假设一个买家手上拿着油漆、纸和画布的账单，走在这条路的过程中，突然遇到自己回来，而且1分钱都没有付。于是，对古雅的格林威治村艺术家们迅速涌入，寻找向北的窗户。18世纪的尖顶和荷兰楼以及低廉的租金。然后他们从第6大道进口了几个锡制的马克杯和几个煮菜器，成为了一个殖民地。在一栋矮矮的3层砖楼的顶楼，苏和琼西有自己的工作室。琼西是对乔安娜的亲昵称呼，另一位是从缅因州来的，另外一位是从加利福尼亚。他们在第8大街的一家德尔蒙尼克斯的餐厅的餐桌上相遇。他们发现在艺术、剧沙拉与主教袖子方面的品味如此相同，所以他们共同的拥有了一间工作室。那是在5月。11月，一位寒冷而隐秘的陌生人被医生们称为肺炎，闯入了这个群落。在这里悄悄地出没着某些人。在东区，这个破坏者肆意横行，一次又一次地袭击受害者，但他的脚步缓慢地穿越狭窄而长满青苔的小巷。肺炎先生并不是你说的一个有骑士风度的老绅士。一个矮小的女人因加利福尼亚的风使得她的血液变性，几乎是红拳头呼吸急促老头子的公平猎物。但是他把琼西打倒了。他躺在吐着气的铁床上，几乎一动不动。透过小荷兰窗玻璃望着下一个砖房的空白面墙。一天早上， 忙碌的医生招呼着挂满灰色眉毛的手稳苏到走廊里去。让我们说，他有1/10的机会。他说着，摇晃着他的临床温度计，是拱下沉。而这个机会取决于他是否想活下去。人们都站在殡仪馆这边，整个药剂师行业显得很愚蠢。你的小姐已经下定决心，她不打算康复。她心里有事吗？她想有一天能画出那不勒斯的海湾。苏说：“画画。”胡说：“他心里有什么值得再三考虑的事吗？比如，一个男人。”苏带着嘴里夹着口琴的声音说：“一个男人值得吗？不过，不，医生，没有的事。那么就是心理上的薄弱。”医生说：“我会尽我所能，运用科学，过滤出我努力所能达到的一切。但是，当我的病人开始数他的葬丧队伍时，我就会把药物的治愈力减去50%。如果你能让他询问关于披风袖新冬季风格的一个问题，我保证他会有1/5的机会，而不是1/10的机会。”医生走之后，苏走进了工作室，把一块日本餐巾揉成了一团，然后他摇摇摆摆地走进了熟悉的房间，手里拿着挥动盘，吹着拉格泰姆曲调。琼西躺在床单下，几乎没有动，脸朝向窗外。苏停止吹口哨，以为他在睡觉。他摆好灰头板，开始用钢笔画一幅插画，为一篇杂志故事做配图。年轻的艺术家必须通过为年轻作家写的故事画插图，来铺垫通往艺术的道路。这些年轻作家通过写作来铺通往文学的道路。当苏正在为主人公一位来自爱达荷州的牛仔画出一副优雅的马术裤子和单片眼镜时，他听到一声低沉的声音，重复多次。他快速走到床边，重新睁大了眼睛。他望着窗外数数，反向数数。他说：“12。”然后过了一会儿，11，接着是10、9，然后8和7几乎同时。苏热切地从窗户外望着，有什么可数的东西吗？只看到一个光秃秃、凄凉的院子，离这座砖瓦还有20英尺远的一片空白墙壁。一根古老的长春藤蔓 根部有皱纹，背也腐朽，在砖墙上爬了一半。秋天的寒风夺走了它的叶子，使得它的骨头般的枝条几乎裸露的依附在破碎的砖块上。苏问道：“亲爱的，你在说什么呢？”6. 约翰周西几乎低声地说道：“他们现在掉得更快了。3天前还有将近100片，数起来让我头疼，但现在很容易。又掉了1片，现在只剩下5片了。亲爱的，剩下5片什么？告诉我。”树叶，藤蔓上的树叶。当最后1片掉下来时，我也必须走了。我已经知道3天了。医生没有告诉你吗？哦，我从来没有听过这种无聊的事情。苏抱怨道，带着壮丽的藐视。老藤叶子和你康复有什么关系？你以前多么喜欢那个藤蔓啊，你这淘气的女孩，别傻乎乎的。今天早上医生告诉我，你康复的机会，让我想想他到底说了什么。他说了机会是1/10。哎呀，那几乎和我们在纽约搭电车或走过新楼房时的机会一样好呢。现在试着喝点肉汤吧，然后让苏迪回去画画吧，这样他就可以油画卖给编辑，为他生病的孩子买点波尔图酒，给他贪心的自己买点猪排。你不必买酒了，朝夕说着，不过还是盯着窗外。又一个掉下来了。我不想喝肉汤，这样就只剩下4个了。我想看到最后一个在天黑之前掉下来，然后我也会走。冲洗，亲爱的，苏西小声地说，晚上要你能保证闭上眼睛，在我做完工作之前不要往窗外看吗？我明天必须交那些画稿，我需要光线，要不然我就只能拉下窗帘了。你不能在另外一个房间里画吗？重新冷冷地问道。苏说，我宁可待在你这里，而且我不想让你一直盯着那些愚蠢的常春藤粒子。当你画完了，就告诉我。重新闭上眼睛，静静地躺着，像一尊倒下的雕像，因为我想看到最后1片叶子掉下来。我等得够累了，我思考得够累了，我想要放开一切，想像那些可怜的疲惫的叶子一样随风飘下去。苏说，试着睡一会儿吧，我得叫贝尔曼上来做我那老影视矿工的模特儿。 我不会离开很久。在我回来之前，不要试图动。老贝尔曼是住在他们楼下一楼的画家，他已经过了60岁，长着米开朗基罗式的摩根胡须，从头发的中央垂直垂下来，是吹吹像个顽皮的小鬼。贝尔曼在艺术上失败了。40年来，他挥动着画笔，却从未靠近过、触摸过女神长袍褶皱的地方。他一直希望自己能画出一部杰作，但从未开始。几年来，他只画过几幅商业和广告上的着作。他通过给那些无法支付专业模特儿费用的年轻作家做模特谋点小利。他过度饮酒，但仍在谈论即将出现的杰作。除此之外，他是一个凶猛的小老人物，对任何软弱非常嘲讽，自以为是2位青年艺术家楼上的特别守护权。苏在他黄昏的地窖里闻到了贝尔曼浓烈的撞松子味道。在一个角落里，有一个放在画架上的白色画布，他已经等待了25年，等着接受杰作的第一笔。他告诉他关于潮汐的幻想，提醒他担心，当他对世界微弱依赖变得越来越弱时，他会像叶子一样轻盈脆弱地飘走。老威尔曼红红的眼睛在流泪，对这种愚蠢的想象表示了他的轻蔑和嘲笑。这世界上因为该死的藤蔓的叶子掉落而死吗？我从来没有听说过这样的事。不，我不会为你这愚蠢的饮食白痴担任模特。你为什么要让他脑子充满这种愚蠢的想法？可怜的小球星。苏说，他病得很严重，非常虚弱，发烧使得他思想变得病态，而且充满奇怪的幻想。好吧，贝德尔曼先生，如果你不愿意给我做模特，那就不用了。但是我觉得你是个可怕的老胡扯。我想，你是一个可怕的老胡扯天才。你就像个女人一样。贝尔曼大声喊道：“谁说我不会模仿？走吧，我和你一起来。”我已经努力说了半个小时，我已经准备好模仿了。天哪，这不是任何一个像球星这样的好人可以生病的地方。总有一天，我会画出一幅杰作，我们都会离开的。天哪！是的。当他们上楼时，琼西正在睡觉。苏把窗帘拉到阳台上，示意贝尔曼去另一个房间。在那里，他们恐惧地朝着长满长春藤的窗外望去。然后他们互看了一会儿，没有说话。寒冷的雨夹着雪不停地下着。贝尔曼穿着他的旧蓝色衬衫，坐在一个颠倒的水壶上，当做岩石的饮食矿工。第二天早上，苏从一个小时的睡眠中醒来，发现琼斯呆呆地睁着眼睛看着拉下的绿色窗帘。拉给他，我看看。他 他用耳语命令道。苏疲惫地照做了。然而，噩梦般的雨水和狂烈的风暴持续了整整一夜，仍然有一片常春藤叶勇敢地挂在墙上。这是藤蔓上的最后一片叶子。在离地面约20公尺的枝干上，它的根部的茎部仍深绿，而边缘呈现出黄色的腐朽和消散。这是最后一片了。潮汐说：“我本以为他会在夜间吹过拉手。我听到了风声，他会在今晚落下，而我也会在同一时间离去。亲爱的，亲爱的。”苏把他疲惫的脸庞靠近枕头。如果你不为了自己着想，那就想一想我该怎么办呢？但潮汐没有回答。当一个灵魂准备踏上他神秘而遥远的旅程时，世界上最寂寞的事情就是它随着有意与神识的纽带一个一个解开。这个幻想似乎越发强烈地占据他的心灵。天色渐渐暗了下来，即使在黄昏时分，他们仍能孤零零地看到常春藤叶子紧紧地依附在墙的枝干上。然后随着夜晚的来临，北风再次肆意狂吹，雨水正在窗户敲打着，从河岸式屋檐淅淅沥沥地落下。天亮了，残忍的潮汐下令把窗帘拉开，常春藤叶子依然在那里。潮汐躺了很长时间盯着他，然后他呼唤了苏。苏正在炖鸡汤。我是一个坏孩子，苏爹，潮汐说。某种力量让最后一片叶子停在那儿，来告诉我有多邪恶。渴望死去是一种罪孽。你现在可以给我带点汤，还有一些加了波特酒的牛奶，还有，不，先给我拿一面手巾，然后给我围上几个枕头，这样我就可以起来看你做饭了。1个小时后，他说：“苏迪，我希望有一天能够画出那不勒斯的海洋。”医生在下午来了，苏迪借机离开去了走廊。机会五五开。医生握着苏迪纤细发抖的手说道：“只要好好护理，你们就会赢。现在我得看看楼下还有一个病例，他叫贝尔曼，据说是一个艺术家，他也得了肺炎。他是一个年迈、虚弱的人，情况很严重，没有希望了。但他今天要去医院，让他感觉舒服一点。”第二天，医生对苏迪说：“他已经脱离危险了，你们赢了，现在只需要营养和照顾。”那天下午，苏迪来到床前，潮汐正在满足地吃一条非常蓝色且毫无用处的羊毛背巾。他伸出手抱住了潮汐，连同枕头在内。“我有一件事情要告诉你，小老鼠。”他说，“贝尔曼先生今天在医院里死于肺炎。他只生病了2天。门卫在第1天的早晨在他楼下里发现他痛苦不堪。他们无法想象他的鞋子湿透，衣服湿透，冰冷刺骨，无法想象他在那可怕的夜里去了哪里。然后他们发现了一个还亮着的灯笼， 一个被拖出原位的梯子，一些闪落的刷子，还有一个调了绿色和黄色颜料的调色板。亲爱的，看看窗外的最后一片长卷的叶子，你没有想过它为什么在风吹的时候从来没有漂移或移动吗？亲爱的，那是贝尔曼的杰作，是他在最后一片叶子落下的那个晚上画在那里的。这就是最后一片叶子的故事。我们讲一遍英文的好吗？In a little district west of Washington Square, the streets have run crazy and broken themselves into small strips called places. These places make strange angles and curves. One street crossed itself a time or two. An artist once discovered a valuable possibility in the street. Suppose a collector with a bill of paints, paper, and canvas should, in traversing routes, suddenly meet himself then coming back, without a can having been painted on a coat. So, to quote an old Greenwich village, the art people soon came flowing, hunting for north windows and 18 countries gobbled and Dutch artists and the rents. Then they imported some painter's mug and the truffle dish to 26th Avenue, and it became the colony. At the top of the square, 3 struck brick Sue and Josie have their own studio. Josie was a familiar for Joanna. One was from Maine, another is from California. They had met in a table and ate string demos and found their taste in art, cloud salad, and bush sleeves so incarnate that they joined Studio Real. It was in May. In November, a cold, unseen stranger, whom the doctor calls pneumonia, stalked about the colony, touching one here and there with his icy fingers. Over the east side, his ravaged stolidity submit his victims by scores, but its feet until slowly through the mass of the narrow and most grown place. This familia was not what you think would call a grubbed old gentleman. It melted little women with blood. Genie of California lip was hardly fair came into the red-faced, short-breathed old doctor. But Josie is bold, and she lays, scarcely moving on her painted iron bedstead, looking through the small Dutch window panes at the black side of the next brick house. One morning, the busy doctor invited Sue into the hallway with a shaggy gray eyebrow. She has one chance in, let's say, 10, he said as he shook down the mercury of his film thermometer. And that chance is for her to want to live. This way people have love on sight of undertakers, making the entire farming out look silly. Your little lady has made her mind up that she's not going to get well. Has she had anything on her mind? She wanted to pay the Bay of Naples someday. said Sue. Paint? Bullshit. Has she anything on her mind worth thinking twice? A man, for instance? A man, said Sue with a sharp smile in her voice. Is a man worth it? No, but no, doctor, there's no such kind of thing. Well, it is the weakness then, said the doctor. I will do all that science, so far as it may filter through my effort, can accomplish. Whenever my patient belongs to the counter garage and her funeral process brought 50% from the coroner's medicine. If you will get her to ask questions about the new lifestyle, we'll promise you a 1 in 5 chance for her instead of 1 in 10. After the doctor has come to Sue, went into the rec room, cried in Japan, his napkin in the bowl. What happened? What? Then she swagged into Chelsea's room with her drawing board, whistling ragtime. Chelsea lay, scarily making a rib under the bedcloth, with her face towards the window. Sue stopped whistling, thinking she was asleep. She arranged her board and began a pen and ink drawing lecture and magazine story. Young artists must pave their way to art by drawing pictures for a magazine story. Then young authors write to pay their way to lecture. As Sue was stretching a pair of elegant horseshoes riding trousers and a monocle of figure of the hero, and like cowboy, she heard a loud sound several times repeatedly. She went quickly to the bedside. Josie's eyes were open wide. She was looking out the window and counting backwards. 12, she said, and a little later, 11, and then 10, and then 9, and then 8 and 7 almost together. Sue looked solid out the window. What was there to count? There was only a bare, trippy yard unseen, and a blank slate of brick house 20 feet away. An old ivy vine, grounded and hooked at the roots, combined halfway up the brick wall. The cold breath of the autumn had straightened his leaves from the vine until its skeleton branches shrunk, almost bare to crumb bricks. What is it, dear? Asked Sue. 6, said Joni, at almost a whisper. They're falling faster. 3 days ago there were almost 100. It made my head ache to count them. But now it's easy. Here goes another one. There are only 5 left now. 5 what? Tell her, Susie. Leaves on the ivy vine. When the last fall, I must go. I've known that for 3 days. Didn't the doctor tell you? Oh, I never heard such nonsense, complained Sue, with magnificent scorn. What have an old ivy leaves to do with your getting well? And you used to love that vine, so you naughty girl, don't be a goosey. Why, the doctor told me this morning that your chance of getting well really soon were like, let's see, actually, he was said that his chance were 10 to 1. Why? That's almost a good chance as we have in New York when we ride on the streetcars or walk past new buildings. Try to take some breath now. And then that's it, get back to her drawing, so she can sell her editor man with it. And buy pork wine for her sick child, and pork soup for her greedy self. You needn't to get any more wine, said Josie, keeping her eyes fixed out the window. There goes another one. No, I don't want any broth. That leaves just 4. I want to see the last one falling before it gets dark. Then I'll go. Josie, dear, said Sue, behind her, bending her over. Will you promise me to keep your eyes closed and not look out the window until I'm done working? I must get those drawings in by tomorrow. I need the light, or I would draw the shade down. Couldn't you draw in another room? Asked Josie coldly. I'd rather be here with you, said Sue. Besides, I don't want you to keep looking at those silly ivy leaves. Tell me as soon as it had finished, said Josie, closing her eyes and lying white and still as fallen statue. Because I want to see the last one fall. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of thinking. I want to turn loose on my hold on everything and just go slow down, just like one of those poor, tied leaves. Try to sleep, said Sue. I must call Berman to be my model for the old amateur miner. I'm not gonna be in a minute. Don't try to move till I come back. Old Berman was a painter who lived on the ground floor beneath them. He was back 60 and has Michelin Moors and Lord cleared down the heavy and cider mud with his body and him. Berman was a valiant in art. 40 years he had wielded the brush without getting near enough to touch the hermit's rope. He had been always about a paint masterpiece, but had never yet begun. For several years he had painted nothing except now and then the top and the line compare war advertising. He earned a little by serving as a model to those young artists and a colony who could not pay the price of professional. He drank drinks into exit and still talking about his upcoming masterpiece. For the rest, he was filled a little mountain who golfed thoroughly by girls in anyone, and who regard himself as expelled, massive in waiting to project 2 young artists in the studio above. Sue found Mama and smelling strongly on ginger berries and has been lying down below. In one corner was a blank canvas on the easel that had been waiting there for 25 years to receive the first line of the masterpiece. She told him of Josie's fantasy. and how she feared that she would indeed light and figured as a leaf herself float away, when her slight hold upon on the world great weaker. Old Berman, with his red eyes plenty streaming, shouted his captains and designers for patriotic imagining. Thus, he cried, there people indeed were better foolish to die because leaves that drop off from a cotton vine? I have not heard such a thing. No, I would not pose by a model for you, fool hermit. John Head. Do you allow thoughts sleepiness to come in her brain of her? Poor Missy Josie, she was very weak, said Sue, and the fever has left her mind marble and through strange fantasies. Well, very well, Mr. Berman. If you do not care to pose for me, you needn't. But I think you are all old if I were to. You're like a woman, yelled Berman. Who said I would not pose? Go on. I'm coming with you. For half an hour I've been trying to say that I'm ready to pose guide. It's not like place with no one's got Miss Josie light sick. Someday I will paint a masterpiece and will show go all the way. God, yes. Josie was sleeping when they went upstairs, so pulled their shades down to the window still and motioned Berman to the other room. In there they peered a window, fearful in the ivy vine, and they looked at each other for a moment without speaking. A cold rain was falling, filled with snow. Berman, in his old blue shirt, took a seat at the hermit's mind and knocked down the cake for a rock. When Sue awoke from an hour's sleep in the next morning, she found Josie with two wide-open eyes staring at the drawn gray shades. Pull it up, I want to see, she ordered in a whisper. Rarely Sue obeyed, but after beating a rain, fierce gusts of wind and hesitant courage through the living night, there yet stood against the brick wall one ivy leaf. It was the last one on the vine. Still dark green near the stream, with a scared edge, teeny with a little and discounted clay, I was hanging bravely from the branch, some 20 feet above the ground. It's the last one, said Josie. I thought it would fall during the night. I heard the wind. It will fall today, and I shall die at the same time. Oh dear, said Sue, leaning her warm face down to the pillow. Think of me. If you don't think of yourself, what would I do? But Josie did not answer. The lonesome thing of the world is soul and making ready for this mystery far journey. The fancy steam and process her mind strongly as one by tide brought her friendship inert clues. And then, with the coming light, the Norwines was again loosed. While the rain still beat against the windows and bearing down from low-touched eaves. when it was light enough to Josie. Mercical commanded that the shade his view rise. The ivy leaf was still there. Josie lay for a long time looking at it, and then she called Sue, who was stirring her kitchen broth over the gas stove. I've been a bad girl, Sooty, said Josie. Something has made that last leaf stay there to show me how wicked I was. It was a sin to want to die. You may make me a little broth now, and some milk with a pork in it, and now bring me some hand mirror first, and then pack some pillows about me, and then I will sit and watch you cook. And then an hour, she said, Sooty, someday I hope to paint Bay of Naples. The doctor came at the afternoon, and Sue had an excuse to get away to the hallway as he left. Even chance, said the doctor, talking to Sue, shading his hands in his. With good nursing you. When? And now I must see another case I have found Sir Berman, his name is. Some kind of an artist, I believe. Same too. He is an old, weak man, and the attack is acute. There's no hope for him. But he goes to hospital today to make him more comfortable. The next day, doctor said to Sue, she's out of danger. You want nutrition and care now, that's all. And that afternoon, Sue came to the bed where Josie lay, contentedly knitting a very blue and very useless wooden shoulder scarf, and put one arm around her, pillows and all. I have something to tell you, White Mouse, she said. Mr. Berman died of pneumonia 2 days in hospital. He was only 2 days sick. The janitor found him in the morning of the first day in his room downstairs, helplessly with pain. His clothes and shoes were all wet through the icy cold. They couldn't imagine where he had been in such dreadful light. And they found the lantern still lighted, and a ladder that had been dragged from its place, and some sketch brushes, and a palette with green and yellow color mixed on it. And look out the window. There, at the latest, last ivy leaf on the wall. Didn't you wonder why it never floated or moved when the wind blew? There, it's Birmingham's masterpiece. He painted there the night that last leaf fell.故事讲完了，很好睡是吗？希望大家听得开心。那我们今天赶快睡觉吧，宝贝们。好吗，宝宝？